be doing a reading for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How y'all doing this evening? Okay, so I'm going to go into the Light Seers Tarot as well as the vibe about it. Spiritual Symbols Volume 1. And then we're going to go into the Psychic. Is it called the, I think it's called Psychic Tarot. The Psychic Tarot Oracle. So, that's what I have for it. Psychic Tarot Oracle. My bad. Okay, so that's what I have for us tonight. So let's get started. We're going to start off with prayer, and then we're going to move right into the reading, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine, I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? So shall it be. Ashe. Okay. I did say in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be. Ashe. Okay, so what's up, JP the guy? How you doing, baby? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and like the video to myself. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has for us. I'm excited. Now, I don't have any channel messages today. It's been a very busy, long day. A lot of unexpected twists and turns, but I'm here. I'm here. I don't feel as tired as I did yesterday, so that's good. How you doing, JP the guy? Oh, you good? Let's do it like this. Hey, Cody. Welcome, baby. Well, look at y'all. Y'all, look at how y'all be changing y'all little handle. I be seeing y'all. I be checking y'all out. Some of y'all cuties. Hey, Chazania. How you doing? Chaznia Bankston. How you doing, honey? All right, y'all. Let's see what Holy Spirit got for us. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? Let's get into it. Okay. What is it that you got for us this evening by way of Holy Spirit? Well, it's more like this. Holy Spirit, do I got the order right? I got the order right for the cards. No. Let's see. Is the order right now? Do I got the order right now? Okay, is it right now? Do I got the order right? Yes. Okay. Because look, the cards, I should normally put them in place when they fall, but I didn't. And so now I'm looking at them like, I don't know if I got the order. I felt it in my spirit that the order wasn't right. Okay, y'all. So we're starting off. I got one little string. It is driving me crazy. 10 of Pentacles here. Hey, Rodney. How you doing? I got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The 2 of Wands in reverse. The Sun in the upright. The 7 of Swords is in the upright. The 4 of Swords is in the upright. Hey, Chris. And we got the 10 of Wands in the upright. Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 2 of Wands, somebody has no plans on being broke. That was not the plan. The plan is not to be broke. I have no plans on losing money, giving up money. That is not even in my vocabulary to not have any money. That is not my plan. That is never the plan, is to be broke. Okay, hey, Ben. Oh, JP, you with me, baby? I'm going to need you to take care of Ben. Please and thank you. Because I'm putting lotions. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about it. 10 of Pentacles here in reverse with the 2 of Wands. So nobody has plans on being broke. That's not the plan. I have no plans on losing money. My job is I want to be happy. That is what this person is saying. Above all things, I don't want to lose money. I want to be happy. That is the goal. I just want to just feel just like sunshine all the time. But here's the thing. They have no plans on being broke. They want to be happy. But the problem is how they're going about trying to get this happiness. Okay? Now, this person, because they want to be happy so bad, they're willing to do some nefarious things with the 7 of Swords. They're willing to do some sneaky behavior. Whatever it takes for me to be happy, I'm willing to do it. If I'm willing, so being manipulative is definitely on the table with the 7 of Swords here in the upright. So somebody has no plans on being broke. They want to be happy, but they're willing to go into the 7 of Swords to do it. So we got somebody who wants to be manipulative. Now, in order for them to get happy and do this manipulative thing, they're going to have to close out a chapter with somebody and let this be the final nail in the coffin. They're going to have to isolate somebody. Now, if I'm going to be happy, so it's almost like, thank you, Holy Spirit. What I'm hearing in my head is that we both can't have it. It's either me or you. And if I have to choose, it's going to be me. So I'm going to isolate you so that I can be happy. So if I have to end things with you so that I can find my happiness, then so be it. So this is what this person is willing to do. If they got to be manipulative and put the final nail in the coffin with you in order for them to have their happiness, that's what they're going to do. Okay? That's what they're going to do. So if they put the final nail in the coffin, then that, of course, isolates you out. So I want to be happy and I ain't got no plans on being broke. So if I got to kick you out for me to get what I got to get, then so be it. So that's what they're willing to do. So if I have to increase your burdens so I don't be broke, that's what I'm going to do. So this is how this person feels. I know it sounds fried, y'all, but this is how we start. Those of y'all who are in here, hey, how are you, Gerald from South Africa? How you doing, baby? Double tap your screen, y'all. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. So let's talk about this person. Now, I'm not even going to sit here and lie. This is starting to sound like this is not the majority of the collective. Hey, Kay and B. Regina, how you doing? This is sounding like somebody who is probably a cross watcher. This is not the majority of the energy. Normally, the majority of our energy is very good energy. This is from the perspective of somebody who wants to just, they want to win at all costs. And they don't care who they got to step on, i.e. you, collective, to get there. So let's talk about this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody does not care, have no plans on ever being broke. Let's talk about this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is being clarified by the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Cups is in reverse. 5 of Cups is in the upright. I think I picked it up right. Is the 5 of Cups supposed to be in the upright? Yes. Okay. So this person has no plans on working with you at all. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. I don't care nothing about us being family. I don't want to work with you to build Pentacles. I told you, didn't I tell you I felt like it's every man for himself or every woman for themselves. So this is how this person wants to be. What's up, JD? So this person comes in as the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and they're deciding, I'm not working with you, collective. So they have already made up their mind. They're not working with you. They're going to go after their overindulgences. Whatever their overindulgences is, that's what they're choosing. I'm choosing my overindulgences over you because I have no plans on being broke. So if I'm going to be honest with you, you know, greed can be a problem. So y'all know the 9 of Cups has to do with overindulging on any pleasure of life. So this just spells, thank you, baby. Thank you, Veronica M. Andrews, also known as Veronica Boston. How you doing, girl? So with the 9 of Cups here in reverse, that's just, this whole card just spells greed. Even if you're just overindulging on any pleasure of life, going out, over smoking, over drug use, over drinking, overeating, over anything. It's just greed. So whenever you see the 9 of Cups in reverse, just think about somebody just being so greedy to the point where they're sick. Now, Because this is talking about money. Somebody's greed got the best of them. Because it's like, why do I need to work with you when I can keep it all? Hello. So somebody does not want to work with you. They want to keep it all. And they don't care if it causes you any type of heartbreak, pain, or despair. 5 of Cups in the upright. They don't care if you end up crying. They don't care if you're mourning. They don't care. And I know they don't care because of the 9 of Cups. This is somebody who is worried about themselves. Okay. So with the 9 of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Cups in the upright, this person is worrying about themselves and they don't care if it hurts you. They don't care. As long as the plan is, I'm not supposed to be broke. Incredible bunny. Your question is very, very serious, sweetie. And I'm going to take your question very seriously, but I'm going to be I don't do personal questions, and being that your stuff is so serious, please email me at iamthelight@gmail.com. Okay. And you and I will need to talk off of here. This is not something we're going to discuss with people from all over the world. Especially if your daughter really did run away, then you need to sit down and talk. We're gonna have to do a whole nother type of reading, okay? I don't really do personal readings because I don't want people's personal business out, okay? And yes, JP just put it in the handle for you in the chat. All right, so let's get into it. So this person, 2 of Wands is in reverse. They have no plans on being broke. So this person will step on whoever they want to, however they want to. Hey, Sandra Young, how you doing, honey? So this is what this person is saying. I have no plans on being broke. I plan on not working with you. This person is letting greed get the best of them. They are letting greed get the best of them. And so they have no plans on sharing with you or anything. Because if I have to choose between me being broke and you being broke, or me sharing with you or whatever, I'm going to take care of me. So this is what this person is doing. They're taking care of themselves. Let's talk about this 2 of Wands in reverse. Holy Spirit, clarify the 2 of Wands in reverse. Hey, Mauricio. Okay, so let's talk about this. So we got the 2 of Cups in the upright. The High Priestess is in reverse. 10 of Swords in the upright. Let me tell you something. This person, while you are in a relationship with this person, and they don't care about you, I'm just call it right off the rip. Is that supposed to be 7 Virg? Is that how you pronounce your name without all the letters in there? SVNVIRG. I don't know how you would pronounce that because it's missing all them syllables, but I don't know. Hey. Well, anyway, this person, you and this person are in a relationship. Y'all are supposed to be one. And y'all know how when you see the 2 of Cups, if you're supposed to be one with somebody, you're supposed to have their back, they're supposed to have yours. You know, this is supposed to be your ride or die. If one of us fall, the other one should pick them up, right? And, you know, we ride together. We ride. Oh, yeah, that's a song, isn't it, by Mary J. Blige? We ride. When we up, we up. You see what I'm saying? But whatever we going through, we got to ride together. And this is what you're thinking you have with the 2 of Cups in the upright. But there's a problem here. Somebody was so impulsive to stab you in the back. So while you and this person are supposed to be lovers or very good partners, take it as it resonates. If you're not lovers with this person, this could be a family member, a business partner, a best friend, whatever. But whoever this is, you and this person have a great deal of love and supposed to have love and respect for one another. But this person's greed is getting the best of them. So this person with the High Priestess in reverse, when she is in reverse, she is impulsive. She doesn't think first. She acts first. I'll think about it later. So this person has decided, instead of thinking and then acting, they literally went out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Savi Pierre. I am who I am. What's up? Camille, how you doing? Pamela, how you doing? Y'all, double tap your screen. It's like 92 people and only 24 likes. Y'all do me a favor. right in the center, please, and thank you. Now, with the high priestess here in reverse, this person decided to act quickly to put 10 swords in your back. So instead of y'all riding together and having each other's back, this person decides, no. They may have even listened to gossip with all of these birds here. And so maybe they got to listening to some other people with all those birds being messengers. Maybe they got the message from somebody that they need to stab you in the back. Hey, if I was you, I wouldn't give them nothing. And so now your person who should have had your back is just leaving you out in the cold, just treating it like you're just nothing. This is sad. This is sad. And they did it very impulsive. So, that means that they didn't even really think about it. It was like they let their greed get the best of them so quickly that they was willing to walk away from you. And they didn't even really, how like normally if somebody come to you, and I believe in gossip is here with this particular 10 of swords with all these birds here. So it's almost like if somebody was like, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't give them nothing. And instead of them thinking and going, you know what? That's my baby, man. I wouldn't do them like that. This person was like, you damn right. That's a great idea. And just jump right in. Like, what the hell? So this is what they did. And they was happy to do it. Now, this is what kills me. They were happy to do this. They felt like, well, shit, if I got to choose between me being broke and them being broke, they going to be broke. In fact, I'm so greedy, I don't even want to share with them. The hell with them. I'm worried about me. So this person is worrying about their happiness, their self-fulfillment, their overindulgences, and they give no damns about who I'm talking about in the collective. Y'all, please hit the like button. It's 110 people and only 30 likes. Double tap your screen in the center or hit the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. Let's get these likes up, please, and thank you. Okay? Hey, Pamela Smith, how you doing, honey? So let's talk about this person who feel like, child, they gonna feel like easy like Sunday morning doing this to you. They have, and this is sad because that means that if they let their greed get the best of them so much so that this brought them joy. Child, look at how happy this girl look. Like, yes, Lord, yes. I don't have all the money. Like, what kind of crap is this? Child, Holy Spirit, clarify the sun. I cannot. The sun, what you cannot see, the moon is here in the upright. The 4 of Wands is in the upright. The 9 of Pentacles is in the upright. This person, what you can't see is you thinking that it's you and this person against the world, child. It's me and you. We ride together. I told you, look at y'all. If we celebrate together. Y'all may have even had a home. Now, granted, this is a tent here, but normally it's a house on the 4 of Wands. So maybe some of y'all shared a house with this person. 4 of Wands. This is somebody you're supposed to be very stable with. Y'all are together. And when y'all are together, what did I just say? If one falls, the other one picks them up. 2 is supposed to always be better than 1. Because if one person falls, who's going to be there? But when it's 2 of y'all supposed to be able to make twice the money. And even if y'all get down, like I said, the other person can help. So what you could not see is you're thinking y'all are together. You're thinking y'all celebrate together. Y'all have fun together. Y'all are stable together. Like together we are so stable. But what you could not see was not, okay, so one of y'all collective, I'm going to say it's you. You thinking y'all together and y'all stable. But what you could not see was that this person wasn't thinking a damn about you. This is 9 of Pentacles. All of this is mine. See, remember, 10 of Pentacles came in reverse. 10 of Pentacles is about family wealth. This is about somebody who is on, this person right here is about, this is family wealth right here, right? So when you have family wealth, this is the mother, the father, and typically there's grandparents, there's children. We have money together. And when we have all this money together, this is about we just do well. We're gonna have legacy wealth. Our whole family's doing well. Well, this person, this was in reverse. This person ain't thinking a damn about you. They're thinking about independent wealth. I have all the wealth. It's mine. Mine. This is how they feel. So this is how this person feels. They believe that they have all the wealth. This is what they want to do. Hey, Noel's Carpentry by Design. How you doing, honey? Anybody else new in here? What's up, Empress Karen? Dora, welcome. Thank you, Kay, for the makeup brushes. I meant to say something. And Sierra Dunn, welcome. Pamela Smith, I think I spoke to you. Y'all, I apologize if I haven't been speaking. I told Spirit I was gonna do better today and not pop off on my trolls. Y'all ain't get my energy today. Thank you, honey. So this person, instead of y'all thinking about family wealth or legacy wealth and everybody in the whole family being good, this person's greed, I told you, somebody's greed got the best of them. And so this person sat up here and they decided, I'm going to worry about me. All the money is mine. And I don't care about my person. And you thinking y'all are a unit. You're thinking y'all are a family. You thinking if I'm stable, they're stable. This person was looking at like, hell no. Every dime is about me. So here it is. Now this is a problem, y'all. If you are in a current relationship, now I'm not saying like this could be past, present, or future energy for any of y'all. Okay. So for some of y'all, this is the past. And for others of y'all, this is like current, or it could be, future. So what this is saying though, if you're in a relationship with somebody, right, you're not knowing anything is wrong. You might not even know that this person thinks like this. Do you know how scary that is? You are in a relationship with somebody who is supposed to have your back. And instead of it being me and you, they're looking at you like you are their footstool to step on, and it's all for independent wealth. And in the moment that, like, if there was a large sum of money, they're going to cut you out. And y'all been struggling the whole time together. I told you, I'm hearing that Mary J. song, We Ride. That is literally the name of the song, We Ride, which is talking about, how y'all ride together. Good times and bad, you ride. Now, this person does not give a care about you so much so that the Seven of Swords is here. They're willing to do some sneaky things behind your back for their personal happiness, for their personal wealth. So let's get into it. Hey, Ghirardelli, Socrates, Cornelius, welcome. And child, be glad you're single because you ain't got these problems. Sometimes being single is a blessing, child. I ain't lying, boy. Sometimes we don't see it that way, but it can be a blessing when you see other people with their heart broke going through stuff like this. Hey, Katie from Australia, how you doing? Let's talk about this Seven of Swords. So this person ain't got no problem with stabbing you in the back. Y'all, come on. Listen, especially those of y'all who show up every night. Please double tap the screen in the center. Let's get the likes up, please. And thank you. Now, I told you, listen, this person don't care about you. Because they're willing to do stuff behind your back. They're willing to sneak behind your back and hide and manipulate to get their way. Now, they want this money so bad that they're willing to treat you with no mercy. Judgment in reverse. So like if they have money that could help resurrect you out of the situation. So let's say y'all both fall down. There's a problem, right? We're both struggling along. But this person ends up getting money. So they could actually resurrect you and pick you up. Let's say you was the first person, you picked them up first. And now y'all fall down. And now it's their turn to pick y'all up. Well, they was like, no mercy. Child, please, I don't know you. Judgment is in reverse. This person don't want to resurrect you, period. So if you fail, they're going to leave your ass sitting right there. They don't care. See, look, Four of Pentacles. I'm holding all the pentacles to myself. I'm holding all the pentacles to myself. I'm not giving you nothing. Hey, Mainlands, and what's up, Clarissa Jackson? How you doing? So this person is, look at this. Do you see how greedy they are? Do you see how they got all the treasures here? I got all these pentacles. I'm not giving you any. I'm not giving you any, even though y'all partners. Y'all are supposed to be a unit. Y'all are a couple. And they're like, I ain't giving you nothing. This is my money. This is mine. So they're claiming it's theirs. And so they're treating, instead of this being a relationship with the two of y'all, they're being very one-sided. Page of Cups is in reverse. They're showing you that they have no love for you. They are not here for you in the slightest. So like, you know how I just said, if you're in a relationship with someone, y'all are supposed to be together. So there's supposed to be some sort of emotional attachment. This person is not emotionally attached to you. It's almost as though they're really with you just to use you as their footstool till they got on their feet. And now they're about to cut out. And they don't care if they step on you, hurt you, or walk away from you. And that's exactly how we got to the Four of Swords. So this person is saying, I don't care about leaving you in a coffin. I don't care if I leave you isolated and alone. I don't care if you got to mend your heart because I broke it. I don't give no dams. I'm worried about my happiness. The hell with you and the hell with your happiness. This is about me. All right. Let's talk about the Four of Swords. Y'all, come on now. We're getting closer to 200 people. I need like 100 of y'all to please hit the double. Do I charge for a yes, no question? No, because I don't take no questions. I do personal readings at iamthelighttarot@gmail.com. So this is a all signs reading. Okay. So let's talk about this with the Four of Swords here. Now, Rocky, the reason why I don't want to do in the individual signs, because by the time to read over, all signs will be out here, because I go through the whole deck. That's why I don't even name them no more. Like I used to name them, but it's so I don't do it anymore. What's up, Rodney? How you doing, baby? Donna, did I speak to you? Hey, baby, how you doing? Miss Romy Cooper, how you doing? Is it Rumi or Romy? I don't know. Praybird 95. Okay, I just answered your question. Hey, honey. Donna. MVP, you're back again. G, welcome. Good evening. So this person does not care if they bury you in a coffin and they leave you alone with the Four of Swords. This person's greed has gotten so much into them that they don't care nothing about y'all being together. They don't care if y'all struggle together. They don't care. They just not looking at you like you're a partner. This person is treating you like you are nobody to them. Like they just have never even loved you. Look, and they don't care if they leave you hopeless. Star is in reverse. They don't care if they put you in a hopeless situation and you end up going further down. They don't give a care. They only care about themselves. Damn, Four of Swords is in reverse. Child, this person is so impulsive. Knight of Wands is in reverse. This person is rushing. Again, we already had the High Priestess in reverse, which talks about somebody who will act without thinking. And now we got the Knight of Wands. So listen. So when they take this impulsive action, this means that they put all into it, honey. They got excited. You know, fire energy is about your passion, right? So they was passionate about leaving your ass out in the cold. Passionate. Like, I don't care if I can leave them out here. I don't care if they fall down. Oh, I'm going to have all this money. Oh, I'm going to be so happy. And that's all they cared about. They didn't care if you was defeated or not. Six of Wands is in reverse. They don't care about you. This is sad. This is kind of hard to say. Like, being in this energy kind of sucks, because how do you not care about your person to the point where you don't care if they're defeated, you don't care if they're hopeless, and y'all was riding together? And I guarantee you helped them. But this is how they feel. This person's blocking you out. Nine of Wands. They got a boundary up. And y'all don't even see it happening. I'm going to be honest with you. From the looks of how this is looking, there's somebody in the collective who didn't even know. You didn't even know this person felt like this. You didn't even know you was about to be blocked. So this right here, Nine of Wands, this person started putting walls up between you and them. So they might even started ghosting or pulling away. And then when you got to asking questions, they're gone. Somebody's just gone. This is crazy. So let's talk about the 10 of Wands. So this person left you with all these burdens. They don't care. They packed up all their stuff and they left. They cut out. I got all the money. So they cut out and they took off with their bag of money. I cannot pronounce your name, honey. I don't know what these letters is. Is that supposed to be an N? Can you put your name? You know who I'm talking about. The one you just said crazy how this is on point. Give me a name to call you, honey, because I don't know what this is. Is this supposed to be NP? I don't know what. Okay, Arena. Hey, Arena. How you doing? I was like, what is this, girl? I don't know what they said. Thank you so much. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Midnight Express, how's it going? Let's talk about the 10 of Wands and the upright. So this person, you thinking it's all good. This person is plotting to run off for their personal wish fulfillment. Queen Queen of Cups is in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. Hierophant is in reverse. This person does not love you even though you looked out for them. I just said this. See, this is them not loving you. I have no love for you. You're not I don't focus on you. I want to do my own thing. The Hierophant is in reverse. And this is you who always looked out for them with the Queen of Pentacles. I just said that. I had a, see, my spirit be, Holy Spirit be telling me, I had a feeling you looked out for them. And now is that it's their turn. Nope. Look, see how they just let their hands free? You see how our hands is free, but it's in reverse? I ain't got nothing to give you. Nothing. And there they go, doing their own thing, leaving you behind. These are aspects, y'all. Sometimes when my spirit team, they'll tell me if it's a person. Like that means like the personality trait. So I see two different personalities. This person's leaving you with all the burdens. They don't have no love for you, even though you used to look out for them. And they just don't care. They just don't care. They're going to do their own thing. What's up, Stitch? How you doing? Lillian, welcome. This is so sad. Because I don't think you foresaw this. Whoever we're talking about, I just don't think that they saw that this person was getting ready to drop them like this. Like that they was even in a one side. Because it's looking like your stuff is looking like it's in the upright. Like, yeah, we're together. We dance together. We break bread together. It's a happy situation. And they sitting up there like, I'm about to kick you out of this thing. Every man for himself. Get out the boat. Lisa, if you want to know what's coming next, email me at imthelightttarot@gmail.com. And we can set up a personal reading. I don't do personal questions online. Holy Spirit, let's get one more, please. This is an all signs reading. Okay. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. This person, remember I said they don't care if they leave you out here? They don't. They don't care if you're mourning. They don't care. They will, look, you see how she look like she pouring out all her cups down this hole? Basically, they flushing you down the drain. They don't care as long as they're not juggling. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. As long as I'm not juggling financially or emotionally, that's all I care about. They don't care about flushing you down the drain. As long as they're not, you know, broke. They just care about themselves. Now, they put 10 swords in your back. And when I tell you they are so chill about it, this is kind of scary. This person don't care so much so that they're not even bothered. They are in temperance energy. Child, cool as a fan. Cool as a fan. Ain't lost an ounce of sleep. Ain't batted one eye. I'm over here alchemizing. I'm cool. Temperance. This person does not care that they just put 10 swords in your back. And they also have cut off communication. So they didn't took the bag and ran. Remember I said 10 of Pentacles came in reverse. So they're not thinking about legacy wealth or family wealth. This person's 9 of Pentacles. They're only worried about their money. And here it is. This is the 8 of Wands in reverse. They have decided to start ghosting you. And they just dipped out. So now somebody has dipped out. Okay. What's up, Luna Eclipse? How you doing? So somebody just dips out on you. Patricia, how you doing? KCK, welcome. Ruby, how you doing, Ruby? I think I spoke to you, Diane Johnson. Okay, so this person just dips out. They started ghosting you. They have not lost an ounce of sleep. And 6 of Swords is in reverse. This person is going to be very slow. If you try to call this person and ask them, hey, what's going on? Trying to get something off the ground? Be prepared to be met with resistance. The chances of you getting this person to come back to get something off the ground, very slow. This person's slow to call you, slow to get back to you, slow to explain themselves, slow. This person has just decided, I'm ghosted. So they're going to, so if you do text them, they're going to leave your shit on red. If you call them, they're going to ignore it. This person does not care. They're really self-focused. I want all the money And there was somebody in the background that told them, hey, I wouldn't give your person nothing. Even though this person didn't look at you. You didn't look out for this person. You've looked out for them. And now it's their turn to look out for you. And they took the bag and ran. What's up, Pieces Within? How you doing, honey? King of Wands is in reverse. The Fool is in the upright. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. Oh my God. King of Cups. Whew, all the kings is just about to enter. Okay, King of Cups in the upright. The Magician is in reverse. Queen of Wands is in the upright. Let me tell you why I feel so. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. When I did this roll, the energy just dropped. It got real heavy. Let me tell you why. King of Wands is in reverse. When he's in the upright, he's a natural born leader. This person is saying, I ain't trying to lead you on shit. It's every man. I told you, it's every man for himself. You're thinking y'all a partnership. This person is not your leader. So like when I say leader, like they say, you know, like traditional households, the man is supposed to be not always. Now, sometimes a lot of households are 50-50. Don't have to be. But you know how like a man is supposed to be like the head. He's supposed to lead, right? Not him. He don't give no damns. He's dropping all responsibility. He don't care. He does not care about helping you, leading you to do the right thing. So King of Wands is in reverse. And now here it is. They have already, the only thing this person is thinking about is how they're balancing themselves out and how they about to get this new start. Putting swords in your back means I get a new start. I don't know why this person feels like y'all both can't be happy, but they feel like it's you or them. But y'all supposed to be one because y'all the Two of Cups in the upright. So they're saying, nah, by me putting 10 swords in your back, I am alchemizing so I can have my brand new start. So by killing you off and not having to share any of the money with you, when I say killing you off, not literally killing you, but by ending the relationship with you, I can now go off and have me a brand new start. So they are saying with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I am being selfish. I'm not going to worry about your stability. I am literally worried about myself. This person has zero loyalty. You see how that dog is there? Zero. When it comes to looking out for you and y'all being stable together, zero loyalty. Now, this person, some of y'all, because you did not see, because the moon is here on this pile, you did not see that this person was going to treat you without mercy. You did not see that this person was going to hold back every pentacle with the 4 of Pentacles in the upright. You did not see that you was in a one-sided situation. You know what you kept thinking? If this person just started ghosting you, some of y'all made excuses because it says 6 of Swords is in reverse. That means somebody had to go back to something. You thought this person was going to come back and show you some love. You still was not believing that they had just left you like this. That's how much faith you had in this person. So you know how I just told y'all the other day, sometimes when people think about the past, they do what? They romanticize it. Well, it is saying that some of y'all was romanticizing, thinking that, nah, they ain't really going to leave me like this. It had to be something. They're going to come back and show me love. King of Cups in the upright. But what you could not see was, no, they meant every bit of being manipulated behind your back. Magician is in reverse. In fact, this person was manipulating the situation a whole lot. And they didn't care about nothing, about getting anything off the ground with you. Now, there's a Queen of Wands out here, Spirit. Who is the Queen? Is the Queen of Wands supposed to be the collector? No. So this person decides to leave you. They don't want to help you financially, but they do see that there's somebody else that they want to go towards. There's a Queen of Wands in the upright. So they are attracted to somebody else. I get so tired of that always being a third party show up. So this person don't see riches with you, but they didn't found them somebody that they think is sexy and fine. A Queen of Wands is sexy, honey. Finer than fine. They ain't found them somebody that they just think is woo. Well, child, and they done ran over here. They're manipulating the situation with you so they can run over here to someone new. So there goes your third party situation. Okay? This person has decided to go towards a third party. So I'm not going to give you. Now it makes sense on who was probably the part of that gossiping team. It was the other man or the other woman. Child, don't get them shit. Come on over here. We can blow a bag. And there they go, blowing a bag. Hi, is it Shakita? Shakita, how you doing? The Eye of Bonavi, how you doing? Eye of Bonavi, how you doing? All right, let's get into it, y'all. What else the Spirit has? So we got a selfish ass person on the loose. What's up, Jordan? How you doing, baby? Let's get into it. Alina. I'm so sorry for your loss, Alina. May God be with you. Hey, Betty. Hey, Clarissa. Hey, Heather. Hey, Felicia. Hey, baby Callie. Don't ever underestimate God's power, honey. God could really help y'all during y'all's times of need. Godspeed. What's up, Rosalie? Is it Rosalette? Rosalie? Lid? Rosalette? Rosalette. How you doing, baby? Verna Lynn, how you doing? And one more, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Woo! You not knowing that this person did not want to lead. So you know how, let me tell you something. When I say lead, think about like an emperor. Okay? Because this is somebody, a king of wands is a natural born leader. Almost like an emperor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you thinking that you got somebody who cares, they're going to lead the family, that they're a strong ass person. You're also thinking that with the 7 of Cups here in reverse, that you thinking that you are the only option. You don't, I'm telling you, somebody that I know, you was about to get set up for the okie doke. You're thinking you and this person are in an exclusive relationship that is happy. And you're thinking that it's a fair and just relationship. I'm the only option. You feel like this person tells you the truth. You felt like you and this person was always balanced. I'm telling you, somebody did not see this happening. You did not. You did not. So even when this first happened, even if you saw like signs, you was not subscribing that they were this selfish. You thought that this person was, okay, while they're acting a little selfish, maybe something came up, but death came in reverse. You thought this person was going to come back. You did. You thought that maybe something's wrong. They never act like this. We normally have very good communication. I promise you, it's like somebody's in denial. So it's like you're seeing all the red flags and you turn them green. Because death is in reverse. So you're thinking that this person's going to come back. They're going to explain why they was being so selfish. And you're not seeing this. You even thought that this person's going to come back, even though they're showing you that they're not loyal. Because they're not looking out for you financially. What you're going to see, you keep thinking, okay, well, they're the King of Cups. They're going to come back for me. They're going to help me, right? Death reverse. I think they're going to come back and help. They're not going to just leave me like this, because I'm telling you, whoever did this, they played you like a fool. I'm not kidding. Because you kept thinking that it was love. The love was genuine. This is why this is in the upright. You thought y'all was one. So that means that they was in your face talking to you. That like, and even when they would ghost you, you was not taking it personal, because you know how like sometimes when people don't answer their phone right then, but then they do get back to you and be like, oh yeah, baby, I'm sorry. I just got caught up. I was talking to the homeboys. I had left my phone in the car, and you take their word for it because you trust them. So you're not seeing that this person had just pulled an art of the war move with the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is the art of war. You did not even know you was at war. You did not know. This person, you thinking you ascribing to them that this is somebody who fights for y'all's love. See, that's two ways I can look at this. This is the art of war, 7 of Wands. This is when you're also blocking somebody else out, right? So you say how she's in her bubble and she's blocking these people. You're thinking that this person loves you. They would never block me out. But what this person was blocking you out because that was the move. This was an art of war move, basically meaning I did this right up under your nose and you didn't even see it happening. You did not even see it happening. That's why it's the art of war. So this person, when they hit you, you was not expecting it. Six of Pentacles here is in reverse. Now, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this person has decided that this is not an equal give and take relationship. I am not going to be reciprocal to you at all. Six of Pentacles in reverse means I am keeping all of this to myself. I ain't giving you shit. I'm not giving you nothing. I don't care. There ain't no equal give and take. There's not going to be reciprocity. Reciprocity means I give to you, you give to me. It's equal. Not to them anyway. Them person don't give a damn about being equal. They pulled the ultimate move. You thought that you had somebody who loved you and that was going to protect you. Oh my God. What? Why you? Wait just a minute. Who? Gold? Thank you so much for the $39.99 super chat. What are you doing, baby? Listen, I wish you would not have done this. Gold, listen. Thank you first of all for this. I know you say you're going through a difficult time. Okay, listen. I'm going to ask you to do this. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Gold, I'm going to answer your question in an email. Since you paid $39.99, send me an email at I Am the Light Tarot, and I will email you back and answer your question then. I'm not going to do it during the live. Don't nobody else do that though. Do not ask me, don't send me no money thinking I'm going to answer the question during the live. I do all personal questions in personal like personal readings. I don't do it online because sometimes it can get personal. I don't know what can come out. And there have been times Spirit has even shocked me with what comes out. So I'm going to tell you now. Gold, thank you for the $39.99. I'm going to answer your question in an email. So you have to email me. Thank you, JP to God. Just put it in the chat. Okay? Don't nobody else do that though. Please don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to answer your one question. Okay? Thank you. All right. So let's get Rodney. Stop laughing. Rodney always laughing. So listen. So this person pulled the art of war move under your nose, right? Right up under your nose. They had you to thinking that this is love, that y'all have each other's back. And here it is. You've been sitting up here as the Queen of Pentacles, holding it down. You've been holding it down because the Queen of Pentacles looks out. So you've been holding them down. And so you're just proud and happy and thinking, yeah, when my baby get it, we both going to be, we both going back to stability. You not knowing that now your baby don't see this as no, this is us. This is a me thing. This is my money. You didn't even know that that's how they was looking at it. Because you looked out for them. So you're not knowing that they had got you to take care of them and they're basically using you as a footstool just until they got theirs. I just need somebody to look out. So they played you. And you're not seeing it. But boy, when you find out that they did play you, somebody was heartbroken. On top of, not only did they play you and didn't come back and take care of things, they left you for a third party, a Queen of Wands, somebody they thought was sexy or better than you. And so when you find out, and Three of Swords has to deal with third party situations, right? Somebody's heart is going to feel like it was just ripped in all directions. This person just like, it's like all the color leaves out of your world because you got to understand the game. This person played up their love for you. So I'm telling you, you did not see. Thank you, baby. It's okay, Gold. I get it. But I want to help you because, you know, you did spend so much. But you didn't have to do that, sweetie. Just send me an email and I will answer your question. Because I will probably forget. And sometimes the chat does not always upload right after the reading. That's why you have to email me. Okay? Because it will not upload always. And then I don't want to make you feel like I don't care. So I can't email you if you don't email me first. All right? Now, as far as this person, y'all, so this person is sat up here and they done pulled all the color out your world. So you did not know you was played. You thinking it's love. You've been looking out for this person when you call. Now, you're not seeing, even if they did like start pulling away and doing a little bit of ghosting, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. So you not knowing that them ghosting was really because they was laid up with somebody else. Them deciding that they not wanting to help you. It's like it's because they got people in their ear. And it was no more than just this third party. It's 10. Look at all these birds. So all these birds, they got somebody in their ear saying, if I was you, I wouldn't give them nothing. If I was you, I would keep it all to myself. So this is what this person decided to do, to keep it all to their self. And so since this is what they decided to do, when you find out about it, it rots your foundation because you didn't even see it. Now, to me, this is the worst type of cheater because they play up the love. So like they do extra little love bombing things right before they pull the rug from up under your feet. So it hurts 10 times worse. You see what I'm saying? So that's what ends up happening here. What you say, Stitch? Vampire energies. Yeah, this person was just not. They weren't a true rider, boy. You sitting up here thinking this is the only option. They always fair to you. See, this is the game this person did. Because I'm telling you, look at you. You thinking it's a fair and balanced relationship. You're giving them the benefit of the doubt because they played up their love for you. They played it up. Oh, they made sure you didn't suspect a damn thing at all. It do hurt, Jordan. You right. It does. When people do you like this shit hurt like hell. I have been there. It's like, what? What? You don't even want to believe it. Like, yours was 10 years, girl. I've been done like that after 13 years. And then I had a friend that I thought, well, we was off and on for 5 years. Come to find out he was the same way. So it happens. It happens. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Okay, now that the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, remember, you thought that this was their only option. This person saw you as their only option. Now you're seeing things differently because you done found out about the third party. Okay, now you're realizing that this person, this is like now you feel like the rug been pulled from up under your feet because the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So here it is where you thought that there was love. Now that the Wheel of Fortune is in here, you just like, what the hell is happening? It really feels like a rug been pulled from up under your feet right where you stood. You see what I'm saying? So some of y'all, it almost probably felt like the air been knocked out of you. And now you're sitting up there like, what do you mean I'm alone? What you mean you going? What you mean? And you did not know, hermit, you was by yourself. Just like that. 1 minute they was there, you looked up the next day, and there they go. They were gone. And now you're looking like, when we weren't working together? Now, see, this is how I know you did not see the signs. Because in your mind, y'all was working together. So you're not looking for all the signs of, well, when was we not working? What was not working? I thought we was working together. Justice in the upright. I thought everything was fair and balanced. Justice in the upright. You're not understanding, like, how did I end up alone if I thought, like, what wasn't working for us? How come I didn't see this? What the hell is going on? So that's when you get all confused. You're upset now because now you see that this person tricked you. You're wondering why things weren't working. 3 of Wands is in reverse. You did not know you was about to be self-sabotaged by this person. You had no idea with the 3 of Wands that has to deal with somebody, again, pulling the rug from under your feet and sabotaging the whole situation. You're not seeing it at all because you thought y'all was a happy family. Look at this. You thought that y'all both saw this as your ultimate happiness. I got your back, you got mine. See how her arm is right? I love you. And we're going to build a family together. You thought that this was happy-go-lucky. So this hurt. Oh, when this person did this shit hurt. Because I'm telling you, they played up the love so you would not suspect what was going on. So even when they did start to pull away, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. There you go. Because you're thinking it's the 10 of Cups in the upright. And you're even thinking like, but I bet, just like, what your caller just said, which one of y'all had just said this? Don of the day. Welcome, Don, too. And hey to everybody who just entered the room. Y'all give me a second and I acknowledge you. Just how she just said she was with her person for 11 years. You're thinking that you and this person have been loyal. They've been by my side this whole time. What you mean? I'm out here alone. What you mean? They've always been loyal to me. I love them. Six of Cups is in the upright. You feel like you and this person have been through some things. Y'all have been through some things. Y'all grew together. We ride, we ride, we ride. Do y'all know that song by Mary J. Blige? That's a good song. I'm gonna look up some of the lyrics because, honey, it's that good. Because I'm telling you, you thought you had a rider, honey. You did. I don't know why that keeps coming. I gotta say something because it keeps coming up in my head. Mary J. Blige, We Ride. Listen to the lyrics to this because this is important. This has to do with the the reading. Okay, it says, I just can't help it. I love my hun. They're all that I need, all that I want. I just can't help it. I love them. All that I need, all that I want. Everybody asking Mary, why you ain't mad no more? So this is her even talking about how other people are viewing the love. Because now she's always happy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe some of y'all, the people remembered when you were single. And so now they're looking at how you're thinking, this is happy. This is loyalty. This is my person. I finally got my rider. I got my ride or die. This is what you're thinking it is. And then it says, it seems like a question that I have already answered like too many times before. It says, now, ladies, if you got a man and he treats you real good, you ain't got to ain't you going to flex every chance you get? So now she's even saying, you think your person's so damn loyal. You bragging on them every time you get around some, my baby this, my baby that. Oh, yeah, fellas even probably bragging about their lady. Oh, yeah, my girl, she cooked me this. Yeah, my baby laced me up. Yeah, me and my baby had a good time. I'm telling you. So you bragging about this person because you thinking that they loyal and that y'all have been together forever and ever. And this is your ultimate happiness. Now it says, now, ain't you going to love him just like you should, especially when you never thought you would? Oh, you know that I'm into that feeling. And I never looked to lose it. So you never thought you was going to lose it. That's what she said. I never thought that I was going to lose it. This is consistent. That's what it says in the song. This is consistent. With you, I find a rhythm. So you're thinking you and this person has a natural rhythm, which most couples do. This is when we get up together, we have a method to our madness. So when I get off, even if y'all both got two different jobs, y'all have a method, okay? Such and such does this, such and such, I do this. Y'all take turns, right? That's what you think. It says from day to the night, we ride. Now, how do you like it? How do you see it? I see the future. You and I better with time. So you're even thinking y'all gonna get better with time. Are you serious? Do y'all see how these lyrics is lining up? This is how I know when this person did this to you, you didn't see it. Because you're thinking y'all going to get better with time. And it is what it is. And you just can't help it. And I felt what I felt. No, I can't help it. I see the future, baby. It's me and you. That's what we do. I got a song in my heart and that's all I need. So much so she started singing a cappella. It says, y'all, you believe that y'all are a classic because your attitude shows it. Now, fellas, if you got a girl and she treats you right, ain't you going to spend every dollar and every cent? So this person's saying, now she bring her man into it. It was like, well, if a man think he got a good woman, won't he spend his bag on her? Don't you want to treat your lady because she's just such a good woman to you? Child, I'm telling you, you didn't see this. You didn't see this coming at all. Not even a little bit. You did not see this coming at all. Not even a little bit. And so this is sad. This is really sad to me because you did not see the sabotage coming. You did not know you was about to be left alone. And that's so very, very sad. That is so sad. And I'm sorry to any of y'all who went through this, but this person, when I tell you the Seven of Swords and the Magician in reverse, when I say that this was manipulation at its finest, this was the con of all cons. This person cons you right in your face and you did not see it. But that's what the art of war is. It's tricking somebody or winning right up under their nose. And that's exactly what this person thought. See, you didn't know it was war. Hey, Josephine. Okay, so let me say hey to everybody real quick. Okay. I think Donna today, I said hello. Miss Romy, I already spoke to you. Josephine, Macho Doe, Kay, Stitch, Larry. I think I spoke to everybody that's in here. I don't see no new people. Jordan, I spoke to y'all. Yeah, I spoke to everybody that's in here. Yeah, even Lauren. I think I spoke to all y'all. Okay. Hey, Ashley. How you doing? Okay. So you think you got a rider, not knowing you got one of the most unloyal people there ever was. Child, please. See? Now you seeing it. Now you seeing it. You thinking you the only option, not seeing it now, baby. This person did not see it the same. Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Queen of Swords. Do you know what that means? This person was lying straight to your face. Lying. And their attitude probably changed. So when you thinking they just had a bad day at work, they was really directed towards you because they really want to go be with their new boo. So you're thinking, oh man. So you know how sometimes people can have an attitude, but you don't. You know when you've been a couple for so long, oh child, they probably had a bad day at work. You don't think nothing of it. You get in the benefit of the doubt. Nah, baby, they had that whole attitude, and now you thinking about it because now your ass is caught up in the hangman. So now you're looking at all the flags that you didn't miss. Hangman in the upright. That means you got to take a break and really start looking at things. Because now you got to change your perspective because you done missed all these damn flags. Okay? Go start your channel and then you can say whatever you want to say. Problem, you cannot do that here. Now, everybody can start their own channel. Do not come in another person's room and do that. If you want to talk about Leviticus, start a channel and talk and dedicate it all to Leviticus, honey. Do that. But you're not going to do it here. Now, Page of Swords is in the upright. You're now realizing that, listen, you got to see things from a different perspective, and you got to start from the bottom to figure it out. So you know with the Page of Swords, right? That means that you got to really start from the beginning and really look at things with a fine-tooth comb. See how she walking on that tightrope? You got to look at this from a fine-tooth comb to see why you did not see that this person was lying to you. When their attitude kind of shifted, what did you miss? You got to look at it differently. Ace of Wands here is in the upright with the Tower in reverse. This is how I know some of y'all was really in denial. You really thought this person was going to come back and fix it. This was hard. For some of y'all, you still weren't catching that this was permanent. Something must have happened. They don't mean this. They love me. No, they don't. They played you. This was not love. So you're thinking that with the Ace of Wands in reverse, with the Tower in reverse, some of y'all thought this person was going to come back and fix it. Why did you think that? Because you thought that this person saw you like this. Ten of Cups in the upright. We got a family. They're not going to really leave the family like this. No, they left you and the family. They have no dams about none of y'all. Like that, you just, all you keep thinking is, they're going to come back. This is how I know you weren't even stressing about it. They're going to come back. They're going to fix it. They're going to make it right. This is sad. But this is what denial does. Sometimes I really think that this like a trick of your brain. Like when you really are hit with something that's very traumatic, I think that it will kind of flip stuff so that you don't lose your mind. So it's like you just kind of start seeing things from, instead of seeing it for what it is, you start making, it's like to try to block the pain. So it's almost like the other day, remember I told y'all we had a reading and I had went through the 5 stages of grief. This was you hitting a stage of grief and you're not seeing it. So it's like denial. You know what I'm saying? You make excuses. You start, you know what I'm saying? That bargaining. Oh no, they're coming back. They're going to come back. 9 of Swords. Oh, they're not going to leave me in this stressful situation. I don't need to be crying because they're coming back. They're going to reverse this Tower. All of these stages of grief and you're just going right over your head, right over your head, right over your head. Until you finally accept the truth. But because it hurt so bad in that moment, it was like your brain was trying to self-preservate so that you didn't snap and lose your damn mind. You self-medicating and not realizing this is the brain saying, if we accept this right now, she or he might have a mental breakdown. We can't afford them in a breakdown. So we just gonna go into a state of delusion for a minute. Cause that's the stage of grief. It was a stage of grief. You was in grief and didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. But I do believe our brains will do that because sometimes we can't handle it in that moment. We just can't. Like, I think that you will go literally cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if some people accept it right then and there. It all depends. Everybody's different. Some people can accept. Listen, grief happens in different stages. Some people can take acceptance right off the rip and then hit the other stages later. And then other people will be in denial right up rip. You see what I'm saying? You can get any of the stages of grief in any order, and it's 5 of them. I think denial, bargaining, acceptance, and I can't remember the other 2, but Google it. You could Google all the stages. I had it written down, but I must have threw it away. So the World is here in the upright. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Ooh, child. Ace of Cups is in reverse. 3 of Cups in the upright. Page of Pentacles is in the upright. 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. Ace of Cups is in reverse. So you're now realizing that this person has lied to you, that they're not coming back to playing any Pentacles. Hey, Ashley, what's up? Donna, I don't know if you're trying to be funny, so I'm going to just delete you. Because, see, when I say some of y'all's names, if it sounds like you're trying to say the N word on the slide, you getting deleted. I don't like that. JK, with JKGN, you said you're angry. I bet you would be. I would be too. Somebody did me like that. So it happens. So now you're coming to terms. Now your perspective is, okay, this person, remember I said you had to go in a hangman. You have to sit here until you see it for what it is. Now you're seeing, okay, this person lied to me. This is over. They're not coming back to playing any Pentacles. This is over. There's nothing, they're not going to come and help me. So the person that you thought loved you, now you're seeing it for what it is. They're not coming back. They're not going to give you any Pentacles. They're not going to help you. You see that they have a love for third parties. They done ran off with some third party. So now you're accepting that they don't see that they're with the third party. They're not going to give you nothing. Now somebody is coming to terms. Now you see the acceptance here. So now somebody's going, okay, they're not going to come back. They're not going to get me out of the cold. Page of Pentacles. So it is like they don't have nothing to give to get me out of the cold. They're not going to do that. This person, now you're accepting the truth that what you thought was love, this person does not love you at all. Ace of Cups is, Ace of Cups is in reverse. Now you see that they left your cup on E. And so remember when I said, when you get into this hangman, and then I said, it's like you gotta go back to the beginning of your thoughts. You know why you have to do this? Because this is going to show you all the signs that you missed. So like with this Ace of Cups, because see, this person was playing like they loved you, right? But when you go back and you look at it, and so now God is going to have to take you through the steps of, now you're going to start to see little things. When they ghosted me right here, they was probably acting funny. When they was talking to me about this, they was acting funny. Oh, when I asked them and like different scenarios, now you're going to see all the red flags that you missed that showed you that, hey, this person really didn't love me, but you didn't see it at the time. This is what this does. This is why this is important to take time to do this. Even though it's like it's tedious and you got to go back to the beginning. So because you got to figure out, well, when did I miss the signs, right? You got to go back. Hey, Julie Day, how you doing? King of Swords is in the upright. Ooh, Devil is in the upright. 5 of... Jesus, this is all bad. I'm not even gonna lie. 5 of Wands in the upright. 5 of Swords in the upright. Knight of Cups is in reverse. This whole row is just hideous. Hey, Bethany, how you doing? Julie Day, how you doing? Now you see that this person, now because you're in the King of Swords, now you're looking at stuff from a higher perspective. See this? Now you're using wisdom. Now you're going through it. Now you realizing who you was really dealing with. A trickster, a devil. Now you realizing some of y'all was laying next to the devil. Some of my fellas was laying next to a female devil. Didn't even know it. Did not know it. This person could smile in your face, smell good, make love to you, do all of that. Child. But it was all to pull the strings and to make you believe an illusion. God was getting caught up with the devil, didn't even know it. And now this person, they got you caught up in the Five of Wands. Chaos, conflict, and competition. And you didn't even know it. You was in the bed with the devil. You were so worried and taking care of them. I got it, baby. Here you go, girl. All of y'all, feminists and my masculines. And I don't give a damn if you the same sex. This person fooled the hell out of you. Somebody fooled the hell out of you. And they got you caught up in the Five of Wands. You did not know you was in chaos and conflict. You did not know you was in the bed with the devil. And then with the Five of Swords, you did not see that with the Five of Swords that this person was trying to win at all costs because you were in a war that you didn't even know you was in. You was in a war. You did not know that this person had the whole time was self-sabotaging you. And you did not know. They were stabbing you in the back. Did not even know it. Winning at all costs. You're thinking, you're not even seeing how, like, seeing why this got you so stressed out? Because you was like, wait, you was attacking me the whole time? The whole thing was, this was fake. The love was fake. The whole thing wasn't real. So now, do you know why this person's looking like this? For those of y'all who have never been through this, if somebody, like, messes with your reality, that is a hard pill to swallow. Because now when you look back, you're trying to decipher, well, what was real from what was fake? And how long was it fake and I didn't know it? So now that means that every good memory you had could actually be flipped because it could have been all a game. So that is how your brain was trying to save you from losing your damn shit, because now they have messed with your sense of reality because you can't decipher for what memories are the good memories from which ones are fake. Which ones can I keep? This will stress anybody out. And you're going to want to leave when you start getting news, when you start looking back like, shit, all your stuff could be fake. Can you imagine all of your stuff being fake? The entire, a good duration of your relationship with this person? They've been playing you this whole time? And you're thinking it's love. Nah, I got this Mary J. Blige. We ride. I'm bragging about my baby. Me and bragging about his girl, just to find out they are a liar. A liar and a cheat and a self-sabotager who is selfish, running around with third parties, trying to win at all costs, tricking you, doing an art of war move with you, playing in your face like they love you, but ain't got an ounce of love. They ain't got an ounce of love. Knight of Cups in reverse. And remember, I told you, remember that star was out here in reverse? This person didn't care if they left you in a hopeless situation. They was not coming back to save you. They knew that they left you with no money. They didn't give a damn. What did I say? Starting off the reading. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. Sun in the upright. I'm worried about my happiness. The hell with you. Greed set in. And so the greed was so big that this person did not care. It was like they couldn't even see the hurt that they was putting you in. Greed is very, very powerful, honey. This person did not see it. They could not see it. They did not care. Greed is a mind of its own. So when this person got this money and this third party got to telling them, don't give it to him, you should give it to me, baby. So they got lust. They got caught up in lust. And they also got caught up in the greed of wanting to keep all the money. Because remember, it was the 9 of Cups is in reverse. And 9 of Cups has to do with the overindulgence of life. So they're overindulging on sex. They're overindulging on money. And they're overindulging with this person who was telling them, hey, you should leave your girl out. You should come over here with me, baby. They bought into the lie. They bought into it. And now they're looking at you like they ain't had an ounce of love for you this whole time. And now, look, completely closed you out. Did not care. No love. Turn their back and act like they had never met you a day in their damn life. With the 4 of Cups, this is somebody who put a wall between you and them. They didn't care. Like they closed you completely out. And now you sitting up here like, but these bills, this stuff, the car payment, the kids, the this, the that. And they looking at it like, I promise you, like they ain't never met you and never loved you a day ever. And you sitting up there trying to keep your brain from snapping. Hey, Rainbow Wrist. You said you wonder if someone like that would ever realize just how horrible or what they did was. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This is what my spirit team told me. If a person has a soul, then yes. That means that they are still capable of having a conscience. If we're talking about somebody who has sold their soul or given away their soul, or they're just an NPC, like an empty vessel, and they're full of legions of demons, then no, they will never understand. And I had to ask spirit, like I be sitting down asking spirit questions sometimes, because that type of stuff does bother me, because I be like, well, how come they just don't care? Like they just can't, they just don't. Demonic spirits just don't care. They don't. They do not, there's nothing you could do to make them care. They don't have the capacity to care, because that soul, there's something with the soul will give you a glimmer of hope of like, you know what, I shouldn't do that. It's almost like they're conscious. You remember like with Pinocchio? Remember when Pinocchio didn't have his conscience, so Jiminy Cricket had to speak? Hey, you might not want to do that. But a person with no soul don't have no conscience, so they're not going to ever really care about how they hurt you. They don't care. They just not. And I know that's so hard for some of y'all don't get it, but it does, like, look at your soul as like your conscience. If you're missing it, you're never going to catch on. They're never going to feel bad. So once you start recognizing fruit, and when I say fruit, meaning like being able to tell, like not everybody can't look at somebody and go, you know what, that's probably a demonic spirit on that person. But once you start being able to differentiate regular people from demonic spirits by recognizing the behavior and calling them on it, because sometimes demonic spirits can jump on people who do have a soul because they open themselves up to that, right? Like, what is one way that you can open yourself up to demonic spirits? Believe it or not, drinking and alcohol. Why do you call alcohol spirits? You're opening yourself up to stuff. Now, I don't like to look at it that way. Some of y'all, listen, what I'm talking about is beyond 3D. You better start looking at this stuff from a higher perspective, a higher level of consciousness. So if you want to stay surface and you want to go, well, life is what it is, then that means you're in the matrix. You're not going to see it. You feel like life is what it is. But for people who have a higher level of consciousness, they're going to catch what I'm saying. You understand? Okay. So when you have a higher level of consciousness, you're going to realize that things are not what they seem. So when they talk about alcohol being spirits, you're going to see it. Or like when people get high, they get to thinking that they're hearing stuff. You're hearing those different spirits. But when God wants to talk to you, he needs a clear line. He don't want you high. He don't want you on drugs, because he wants to make sure you understand who's talking to you. You can't question spirits because you have to be able to decipher the spirits. But you can't do that if you're high or you drunk, because they're going to take over. And now you're opening up your vessel for things to come in and out. But what I'm saying goes well beyond some people's level of understanding. So that's one of those, for those of y'all who have it, the capacity to think on that level of consciousness, roll with it. But those who don't, then I guess you're going to have to start over, baby, because I don't know what to tell you. Two of Swords here is in reverse. The Emperor is in reverse. The Ace of Swords is in the upright. The Empress is in the upright. The Knight of Swords is in the upright. And the Eight of Swords is in reverse. So let's talk about this. Okay, Two of Swords is in reverse. You are now seeing this. Remember I said you're going through this with the fine-tooth comb as the King of Swords. The King of Swords is now judging the situation. And you are starting to look at this from a higher perspective. Okay, remember I said you're going back in your mind and you're looking at all the memories. So instead of being blinded to what happened, now the veil has fallen from your eyes. You see it for what it is. You're now seeing that this person was never your emperor. This person probably was avoiding responsibility long before this incident, but you weren't catching it because you're thinking, like, okay, maybe my dude is having a hard time. Maybe my girl is having a hard time. So you're not calling it. You're just thinking that they're having a hard time. You didn't know that they was lying to your face. They just didn't want to. Because this is somebody who is not working. This is somebody who is dropping responsibility. This is somebody who was letting chaos happen. But they probably was giving you excuses. And so you're taking their word for it because you're the Queen of Pentacles. So you're steady looking out for them. Thinking, Oh, well, they're just having a hard time. Not knowing it. Nah, baby, they meant to do every damn bit of leaving you like this, of not holding their responsibility. But you don't know that until that veil falls off and you start going through it with that fine tooth comb. Now you're starting to see the chaos that they left. Now you're seeing how you ended up here, right? And now you're also seeing that y'all are on two different pages. Y'all on two different pages. With the emperor out here and the empress in the upright. So you and them, for some of y'all, you know that this is a twin flame connection. So now you're realizing this twin flame, and this is like a higher level of commitment. Like y'all supposed to be divine feminine, divine masculine. But if one of y'all is in reverse, then that means that this is a karmic twin flame. So as bad as this was meant to teach you a lesson. It was meant to crack you open so something about you would cut on and you would become your higher or best self. I know you don't like to hear that, but that's typically what a karmic twin flame does. They will break you open so that something in you will cut on. And sometimes, you know what it is? The will to succeed, the will to love yourself, the will to see things in a higher perspective. Sometimes this is what cuts your intuition on. Because you got to see, you're ignoring all the signs. But once this type of hurt happens, you will vow to yourself, never again. And then it cuts you on. So now you have been cut on. As much as you didn't like it. See, you're cut on. Now look, Ace of Swords. Now you see the lightning came on. This broke you. It cracked you open so that light will come on. Now your intuition works. Ace of Swords. Now you can see the truth. Now you know what steps to take to get through trials and tribulation because they left you like this. So that means you had to get creative. I'm trying to tell you, as bad as it was, it cut your light on for some of y'all. And now you can see that this is what was going to set you free. As bad as it hurt, now you're able to quickly run towards freeing yourself with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You are quickly able to free yourself from a mental prison. Because now you're able to see the reality of who you was dealing with. Now you're seeing the reality of where you was ignoring the red flags. Now you see. It hurts. But on the other side of pain is a blessing. And sometimes the blessing is now you see self-love. Now you see the value of taking care of yourself and having your own back. And not always taking somebody's word for just their word. You better have some loyalty. And it better start with me, myself, and I. Cracks you open. Everybody don't be prepared for the stuff I be dropping. Pain hurts. I've been there, but it opens you up. There was a blessing on the other side. It took you out of the delusion of you ignoring what the hell. Look at her. You didn't realize your hands was being bound. You thinking like, see, look at her. Life is what it is. This is that 3D matrix shit. Life is what it is. You love me. Child. Everybody is capable of hurting you. I need you to get that in your head. Everybody, including your kids, your parents, anybody who is close to you is capable of hurting you. But because these are the people who are closest to us, it's sometimes harder to see what is really going on because you up close. Whereas everybody else in the background normally can see it. That's why sometimes when you date people, your friends and family might be like, child, nah, you crazy. And you're taking it for, I love them. Homeboys will say it to their dudes. Hey, man, I don't know about this one. Y'all don't see it. Everybody else do because when you're up close, you see what you want to see. But when your heart get broke, and it get broke bad enough, and you get a mental, you come out of that delusion and you go, never, ever again in life will I ever get caught like this again. Once that come on, oh yeah, now your intuition work real good then, baby. Now you're going to start deciphering energies. Now you're going to have a line, a measure. Now you're going to draw closer to God. This is what really all of this is designed to do. Because typically if the pain hurts bad enough, you're going to go find the Most High. You're going to go ask for some divine help because sometimes you don't know how to get back up again. You don't know how to fix it. So you got to go get God. You got to go start asking for your spirit team. I need an angel. I need my ancestors, anybody, spirit guides, somebody save me. I don't know what to do. When you start going through them real dark nights of the soul, when your heart literally get broken, this is what draws you closer to your spirituality a lot of times. It's pain. But on the other side of pain is a blessing. What's up, light team? I have light sometimes. If you pay attention, you'll see them. They be flying past. Those be my angels. You will see this. And now you're going to lean in. Instead of leaning on a person, you're going to realize that God is the only one who will never lie to you. You're going to realize that God is the only one who will really have your back. And you're going to realize that no matter who or what the situation is, I love you, baby. And you can love them all. You can love your kids. You can love your parents. You can love your spouse. You can love your best friend. But at the end of the day, you're going to make sure you keep one eye open because, baby, y'all are all capable of hurting me. And I know that's hard to believe. Oh, no, my kids would never. There's kids, let them get on drugs, rob you blind. There are some people who will sleep with their parents' spouse. It happens. Or there's mothers who will sleep with their daughters' boyfriends. It happens. There's people, brothers, who will take that was just talking about one of the Wayne's brothers. He took his nephew's girlfriend. Was it Dwayne? One of the Wayne's brothers. He decided his nephew broke up with his girlfriend. He went and got her. And then Marlon Wayne said, oh yeah, he always do. I think it was Damien that was doing it. He said, oh yeah, he do that all the time. It happens. But that be the stuff that will hurt you the most because the people who are closest to you is what will break you. So you better learn how to love yourself that no matter what happens, you can get up again. I love myself too much to keep putting up with this shit. I love myself too much to allow you to step on me and deceive me and to just keep ignoring these flags. No, I'm not going to put up with this. No, why ain't you got no job? See, but love will blind you. Love will make you see what you want to see as opposed to the reality. But when you are close to the divine, then they will start ringing the alarm. Ding, 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 ding. Something is wrong here. They are lying to you. They are deceiving you. And then you don't get caught up in the Eight of Swords because you see in the illusion. This is why you need to draw close to God. So when you can't see something, then they will see it for you. And they will tell you that is what that third eye does. That is what that crown chakra does. This is what that light cutting on does. Why do you think, listen, no jokes aside, but why do you think Jesus used to say, let those who have ears hear and those who have eyes see? In other words, use your crown, baby. Use your third eye. But if you don't know, then love is love because you're stuck in a 3D. So when people do stuff to you, you're going to be like, damn, I didn't even see it happening. I thought they loved me. Then you're caught in the pain. When instead the real reality is anybody's capable of hurting you. God is the only one who don't lie. Like I said, let those who have ears catch it. I be dropping bombs over here. Y'all better catch it. Chariot is in reverse. Ace of Pentacles is in the upright. Lovers in reverse. Eight of Cups is in reverse. Strength is in the upright. You realize, listen, this person coming back to offer you money wasn't going to happen. Lovers is in reverse. This is not your partner. You having a new start and them coming back. Now you see that is not happening. That's not even a reality. Now you realize they're not. They're not. This person, the chances of them coming back after this because they went towards third parties and they deceived you because now you're in the King of Swords. And I love it when you get to the King of Swords. You know why being in the King of Swords is so important? Because the King of Swords will now take their heart out of it. You got to sometimes, y'all, got to cut your emotion off and you got to use your logic. Listen, it doesn't mean that you're heartless. You're just starting to cut it off. Use it less than you used to. Back up a little bit. Now you got to look at stuff for the reality. Take your emotions out. And when you take your emotions out, now you can see they're not coming back. This was not your partner. This was not your partner. And while this person did this to you because they saw you as innocent, that you were somebody who bought into love, that you were somebody who believed in fairy tales, you believed in the 10 of cups, that happily ever after. As much as this bothered you and they played you because you was innocent as a lamb, it cracked you open and it brought out the beast, baby. It will break a side of you out. I'm telling you. And now you're going to realize that you're more resilient. You are stronger than you think you are. And you can get through this and get through a whole lot more. It's going to produce courage. It's going to produce independence. Now you're going to get more self-discipline. Why? Because now you got to depend on you. This is going to bring out another side of you that you didn't even know existed. All because they walked away. And for some of y'all, if this was and it said this was a twin flame, a karmic twin flame connection, that is all it was meant to do, was to cut on those gifts that was inside of you, lying dormant, waiting on the right circumstance, the right situation to cut your light on. All right, let's move on. I'll be on the road, baby. I ain't lying. I'll be on the road. Because see, that's what this is all about. You see? But when you're in the 3D, you just see things for what it is. But once you start realizing you're a spirit having a human experience, these are lessons. This is class. This person, you was in a class, honey. You just took a master class and seen reality for what it is. And this is how you cut it on. You didn't know you was in a class, just like you didn't know you was at war. This person knew what they was doing. They was hitting you right in your face. Because the art of war is about being strategic, being sneaky, being cunning to win. Hello, Takira, Andre, Ashmar, B-Light, Majesta, how are you? And for those of y'all who I did not speak to, that's way, way up here. Sahara, Miss Romy, I already spoke to you. Jordan, I already spoke to y'all. Is it Nathalie Cruz? Welcome. Ethereal. Cody, what's up? Wait, I spoke to you earlier, Cody, because you changed your picture. Jordan Gibbs, Ethereal Heart. I think I'm caught up for the most part. Joshua, Kelly, Laquita, Courtney. I think James, I think I already spoke to you. Oh, how y'all doing? Look at all y'all. Welcome to I'm the Light. Rocky Jones, hello, how are you? And Rainbow Wrist, what's up? Cornelius, how you doing, baby? And Angel Dale, welcome. Bonnie B, what it do, baby? Andre, what you talking about? Do yours. What are you talking about, honey? What's up, LR? What you mean I do yours? Please don't come in here acting disrespectful, Andre. Shervani, how you doing, baby? Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? Holy Spirit says, listen, for some of y'all, this person, you or this person had an Aries placement. Aries placement says self-advancement. This is probably Aries in reverse. Now that I see it. Arrogant, impulsive, insensitive. Aries is a fire sign. Okay? And when they are in the negative, and you could be in the negative and have, not just the sun, but in any placement. If you are worried about self-advancement, arrogant, impulsive, insensitive, attention-seeking, impatient, bossy, controlling, angry, or a bully mentality, this is probably what this person had. It was because they was only worried about themselves. Scissors is out here. It says you had to cut through the red tape. You have to lean in to find support and success. You had to learn how to dissolve toxic relationships. Notice that I said support. What did I say typically happens when your heart breaks bad enough? You will start to find spirituality, because if it's really too bad, or you will go get some help from like a therapist, because sometimes it'd be too much for you and you have to know your limit. So some of y'all might have went to sit on somebody's couch, but a lot of times this is when people start praying, because if your heart breaks bad enough, it'll drop you to your knees, and then you'll do one of those, oh God, please help me. My heart hurts so bad. How did I not see this? Oh God, help me, please. And that's the support will come in. So when you start, my nose is itching because when I channel sometimes. So it's like you will then see that God will send a Calvary for you. And this is how you will start to learn how to dissolve and look through toxic relationships to get them out of your life. Now, with scissors too, this was also saying you have to cut the things that no longer serve you out of your life, not just toxic relationships. Some of y'all, these people left you in debt because it did say you was looking out for them, and then it looked like they needed to come help you and they left you. So this is another reason why scissors is here to say, listen, you got to learn how to not only get rid of things that don't serve you, but now we got to cut through to get rid of all the debt that this person left you with. And so for some of y'all, scissors could mean that you start a new project, right? Like you're kind of getting your hands dirty. You're getting ready to start a new venture, because that is also what happens. Sometimes when people's heart get broken, they will start businesses to take their mind off of it. That's transmuting energy. And then the next thing you know, this is how sometimes some people become millionaires. Believe it or not, it all started from a broken heart, right? And so it says being more constructive. Andre, I am so sorry, honey. It's a lot of y'all going through some really serious things tonight. It's a few of y'all going through a lot. Andre, email me at imthelighttarot@gmail.com and we could talk about your loss, honey. I don't know. It's like, this is heavy. A lot of y'all have lost people tonight. I'm sorry to any of you all who are watching that have a loss in your family. You know, this is really sad. Kitchen sink is out here. It says you have to remove difficulties, start fresh, take a break, being in control, and finding solutions. So that being said, listen, remember I said that when this broke y'all open, you had to come up with new ideas. But a lot of times that's what happens. When you get tired of crying and you kind of get into your King of Swords energy and you start accepting things for what it is, then that's when you're able to start seeing the solutions. Now you're starting to develop healthy habits, and you're going to get rid of, again, the things that no longer serve you. And you're going to start finding a new way, a new path, a new way of doing things, right? Now, we had rat the other day. Now it came out in reverse. It says doing something you're not proud of. Y'all realize a lot of y'all was dealing with a rat. Not a positive side of rat, but the negative side of rat, which is somebody who did something that they're not going to be proud of. You're going to find out later that for some of y'all, these people were envious. They would like to take advantage of people. This is a sad, sneaky thief who has and then it says a fear of being stabbed in the back. So this person has an inner fear of being stabbed in the back, but yet they stabbing people in the back. Makes no sense. This person is guilty, and a lot of them were, a rat is also a snitch, but that's not important. We're not talking about a snitch up for y'all, but this person is full of guilt because they was just steady doing stuff behind your back. One more, Holy Spirit. Hey, Helena Van de Waal. Okay, it says toilet is in reverse. Now, this person left you feeling anxious, misunderstood, ignored, and exposed. Some of y'all did not know how to move forward. That's why you got caught up in that hangman, right? Some of y'all did not realize that you have an unstoppable problem and you felt bogged down with problems. So like when this first happened, the way that this person left you, all you seen was fires. Because they had stabbed you in the back, and it did say that basically they had, like, you have all these towers, right? So you didn't know what was going on. You had all these problems and you had to figure your way out of them. So you realize that this person left a lot of y'all with a lot of emotional baggage. Now, At the bottom of the deck, it says triangle. See, this person put you in a third party situation. There was difficult choices. For some, it was the end of the relationship. You realize the relationship failed. You are now able to look back at all the disagreements you had. Was these real fights, or was this person starting to fight to go with a third party? See how this, like when you start going back, you're going to start seeing like, oh, I remember we was arguing about this. Oh, they probably did that to go be with their third party. You're going to start seeing things because God is going to start bringing stuff to your remembrance. And then you're going to be like, oh, wait, this conversation that this person said, and this, that, and the other, okay? It says scheme, separation, treachery, warning, third wheel. So now you're looking back and you're realizing this person was treacherous, okay? Now, this is the Psychic Tarot. We're not pulling that many. And we're going to probably pull like 5 from here. And then we're going to close it out. Hey, Veronica McDermott. How you doing? Donna today, I'm so sorry you was going through it, baby. Ashmar be like, what's up? Hey. All right, y'all, let's get 5 cards out here and then we're going to call it a night. Okay. Okay, y'all got 2 2s out here, 1 5 and 1 17. Let's start with the first one. The first one out is sacral chakra. Now, why did sacral chakra came out here? Sacral chakra has to do with your creative energy. A lot of times when people find themselves in a breakup, well, now you're not having sex with anybody. So typically it throws you into being celibate, right? And so while you are being celibate, now you are able to get more passionate and creative about your creative ideas. So now you can actually get like if you did have a creative idea to start something, you're going to probably get it done. That's what sacral energy does, okay? Now, your sacral can be out of balance though if there's any loneliness, if you start getting addicted to stuff. A lot of times sacral energy is affected by betrayals. It will slow down your libido. If you're feeling regretful or anxious, guilty, it'll start to have pain in your lower back. You might even have urinary problems or allergies. All of that affects your sacral in the negative, okay? But when it's in the positive, you're passionate, you're creative, you're connected to others, you have a strong sense of sensuality, and you're very much able to go out and do a lot of creative things. Now, throat chakra. Sometimes when we get broken up with, we don't want to talk, right? And because you can't. Because sometimes you can't talk for crying, right? So with the throat chakra here, you said, oh, thank you, Veronica. Bless you too, honey. Hey, James and Mab. Hello, honey. Or M-A-B, if that's how you... Okay, so listen. With throat chakra here, right? The throat chakra is your ability to communicate clear thoughts and ideas related to your truth, your independence, and your ability to trust others. Now, with 5 here, your throat chakra probably went through a change because your ability to trust others had been rocked. So you might not feel like saying or talking in that moment, right? So you're not able to express yourself the way you want to because some of y'all have to go heal first before you're able to talk about it. Sometimes when people break up, you don't want to talk. You know how like sometimes like close friends and family, they want to talk to you and you just don't want to talk. You just don't want to talk. Sometimes you just got to take time to heal with that throat chakra here. And so it's in order for you to be able to speak your highest truth, you're going to have to get your power back, right? You got to go back and gain your power. Now, when you do this, now y'all probably like, why she keep looking up? Because I got the chakras on the wall. I keep my chakras in front of me. So here, once you get your sacral and your throat chakra together, and you're able to think, and you're coming up with creative ideas, after all of that happens, this is when hope will probably pour in. Now you're going to realize that, hey, all is not lost. God did leave some things in your hand. And actually, a lot of y'all might end up using your hand to do some sort of creative project, because this is transmuting energy. So when you go through things that seem like they break you, a lot of times you got to keep busy. So you start either making music, writing, you might knit, sew, cook, whatever your thing is. Some of y'all might be readers. I don't know. But you will realize that there is still hope for you. Okay? You will come up with a creative idea to help express yourself authentically. And then you'll have hope again, right? Now, this is also, this relationship, believe it or not, having one bad relationship will actually make you examine all relationships. Why? Because then you're going to realize who are your true partners and your true alliances. So one person breaking your heart bad enough will make you question everybody else in your circle. Who really got my back? When the times get hard, who lifted me up? Who's going to be here for me? So this is something that will happen too with 3 and partnerships and alliances. Your painful situations or falling down will let you know who your real friends are, right? So this is what happens here. Now, Spirit is saying, once you get over all of that, right, and you're starting on the pathway to healing, you're now going to realize that there are some things with the number 2 here that will balance you out. Movement, choices, and decisions. A lot of times when you're in the thick of it, you don't know how to heal. But once you get yourself calm, you're going to realize that there is actually some movement here. There's choices. There might be more options available to you than you could see. But typically when you're not grounded, you can't see your way out of something. But I keep trying to tell y'all that watch me. Those of y'all who watch me, one of the things that I want you to keep in mind is that if God takes away one option from you, right? This person, they took their love away. That leaves still infinite possibilities. You still have infinite possibilities to choose from. This was just not it. This was not the love for you. This was not your happily ever after. But God has infinite possibilities. But when you're in the thick of it, you're thinking, oh God, I have no other choices. I have no other options. And that's not true. Once you get grounded, then you're able to see. See, when you're grounded, now you're in full alignment. You see how these look like chakra colors? Now you're in full alignment. Now you can see the other infinite possibilities that are affording you. So like somebody not being in your presence, right? Now you become single. Now, if you do have a creative project or you wanted to start a business, now you got time to do it because now you're not focused on love. You just can't see it at first, right? You just can't see it at first. All right, so that's pretty much it. Thank you all for joining me on I'm the Light. Thank you to JP the God for being a moderator tonight. Thank you. I tried my best not to pop out on the trolls because y'all not going to get my energy every night. You're just not going to do it. Most of the time I ignore them anyway. Thank you to all of y'all who watched me. Some of y'all had some very serious losses today. Thank you to the young lady who sent the $39.90, Miss Gold, for sending the $39.99 super chat. Listen. If y'all really need help, I'm here for you. All you have to do is email me at iamthelightttarot@gmail.com. We can arrange to get you a personal reading. Okay? Some of y'all sound like you need one. But, you know, you can't get help if you don't know. And especially if you're not grounded, you can't hear from spirit. So sometimes you need somebody who is grounded to tap into that energy because you can't get yourself grounded to get your instructions. You can't hear. You cannot. Until you get calm, you can't hear nothing. You just won't. So that's one of the first steps Spirit will tell you. Go ground. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ashley, for the $5 super chat. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, honey. So I'm here for you if you need that. Now, I'm here every night at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, and 8:30 Central. So if you want to come back, I'll be here tomorrow. Thank you all for joining me. You all have a good night or a good morning, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll see y'all later. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, baby.